Hey everybody, it's Kelsey and I'm from Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas is where I live, and I shoot guns and I ride horses because I'm from Texas.
Rough day for me. Found myself wanting to smoke cigarettes. Smoke a cigarette. And I gotta tell you, it is hard to quit smoking. So I was a smoker between 18 to 23 and quit for a good dozen years or so. And then I started smoking maybe like over a year ago, as well as some other things. But started smoking along with those other things. And quit in January, like right at the beginning of New Year or whatever. So lasted about 4 months, but lately it's been difficult for me to not smoke. So I'm asking your help. What I'm going to do is just kind of talk about that struggle as well as some other struggles that I have, to kind of let you know what's going on with me, and also if that is a help to you, let me know. I have a lot of all sorts of issues and stuff that I have to deal with, that I have to keep aware of. Various addictions and mental disorders. I talked about being bipolar before. That's another way to say manic depressive. And I'm on medication for that. With the bipolar stuff, I can hear things that other people can't hear. So I hear voices that other people can't hear. And that can be scary when I tell people that, but you know, it's not any scarier than it is for me. But I've actually felt it's been an interesting time in my life, to say the least. But I have other issues like alcoholism and drug addiction. Cigarettes is a big thing. Food addiction, shit. What the fuck? You know, like, you know, and I'm also the kind of person that, like, it's hard for me to just be consistent with all the things I need to be consistent with. So, what guess I'm saying here is that, now I've got the, I've talked a little bit about the things that I can control as far as, like, how I can live my life. The biggest thing is that I pay attention to the things I need to pay attention to. So that means that I go to 12-step meetings for any host of ailments that are behavioral. So if you struggle with alcoholism or drug addiction or pornography addiction or food addiction or whatever addiction else there is out there, the thing that you'll find in 12-step programs is that you should stop being active in these addictions. And so I've found that for me is the most important thing, to stay not active in the addiction. That's a little harder with food, so I'll struggle with that one a lot more than the other stuff. But you know, no drugs, no alcohol, no pornography, no drugs. Is it drugs again? I was a big drug addict. Anyway, so everything's been going great. I've been sober from drugs and alcohol for almost 8 months now, so I'm really happy with that. Cigarettes, got to keep working hard. For the most part, I've kept myself free of pornography, but there's been a slip here, I guess like one slip. And then food, I suck at the food thing. So I'm going to work on that, but I'm going to work on, so what I'm going to do, what I'm committing to you, is that I'm going to work on being, first of all, open about the struggles that I have, so that hopefully that will help you. You're not alone. If you're out there and you're feeling alone, like, hey, I struggle with this thing, this secret thing that nobody knows about, or this other thing, chances are, I struggle with that thing too. So you're not alone. And then the second thing is just to be, like, I guess accountable for, I mean, cigarettes and food. That's my biggest issues right now. The other issues, you get far enough along in your sobriety and your cessation of those, and what you'll probably find is what I found is that it's not so hard anymore. I used drugs from 18 to 23, drank a lot, and then I was sober for over a decade, and I tell you that after, I don't know, after 6 months or so, it's not as hard as it was at first. So don't, you know, as long as you can get some time under your belt, you'll usually be fine. Just like cigarettes, and I'm not the kind of person who can enjoy one cigarette because they come 20 in a pack. If I got 20 cigarettes, I'm gonna smoke them. So anyway, just gonna kind of tell you about that stuff. So cigarettes, smoked 3 today. Blech. Gonna stop that. And then the food, I really gotta get the food. I stopped myself today. But you know, like I know that I've had success in that area before, and I will again. And I'm gonna tell you that you can help me become the greatest Kelsey who has ever lived. Well, I guess there's Kelsey Grammer, who's famous, rich. The second greatest Kelsey who has ever lived. Anyway, so honestly, like truthfully, and without like being funny, I do just want to be the best Kelsey I can be, and whatever that looks like is fine with me, as long as I'm living in the present, being the person God created me to be, and not doing the behaviors that like I don't want to do. You know, and I don't know. Maybe you're watching this and you're like, I don't know. I don't think I have a problem with X, but maybe I wonder about X. Well, the easiest way to tell if you have a problem is try not to do that X. If you have trouble stopping doing whatever that is, then you might have some kind of problem. Oh, hi, I'm Kelsey. You know me from shows such as It's Kelsey Though and Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel. As you might be surprised to learn that I'm also completely insane. Actually, you probably wouldn't be surprised.